terrorism against our nation will not stand. And now, if you join me in a moment of silence. May God bless the victims, their families, and America.
It's a story about heroes. It's a story about really honoring those that sacrificed everything, and those that didn't make it, and those that did.
In a way, 9/11 is our own personal story because we lived through it. I really, I live in that area. My apartment's like 8 blocks from the World Trade Center.
This is one that really focuses on what happened on a more internal scope.
Where are my elevators?
What my hope is with this movie is that when people see it, they will understand that we're trying to add to the fabric of 9/11.
Is anybody there? Can anybody hear me?
I never knew that perspective. I never knew the perspective of people that were stuck on the elevators. At that point, you're pretty much in your own coffin. You just happen to be sharing it with other people.
Anybody? Cut! That's okay. Circle that, and we move on.
The story tells itself, and it's kind of a traditional filmmaking in the sense that the characters tell the story, and the images follow the characters. The images follow the story.
You gotta tell us what's going on here, Eddie.
We were only telling one story, a story about 5 people from different backgrounds, from different places that coming in to tell a story of their survival.
Every department from all over the city is here. I just need you to hang in there.
Hang in there. That's all we're doing is hanging in here. Where's the help, lady?
The story in the script, how it handles that day, such a unique perspective.
Maybe I think we're under attack.
What?
They're not aware of all of the details of what is going on outside. They're fed bits of information as the movie progresses by an outside source.
I play a gentleman named Jeffrey Cage, who's a Wall Street tycoon who actually had offices in the North Tower. He's a guy that's married to his work. He's got a great family, he's got a child and a lovely wife, but doesn't obviously spend enough time with them. So the morning of 9/11, he's there to finalize their divorce.
What do you think? I work all the time. I do it for him. I do it for us.
Jeffrey, there is no more us. She seems together. She's sad because she's divorcing the man she loves, probably still, but it's just not working out.
Look, I understand how we're all feeling. I understand the protocol. But my gut is telling me...
We have to get out of here. We have to get out of here now.
The desperation that settles in, trying to get out, not knowing what's going on.
Michael is a young Brooklynite who is a bike messenger by occupation, got a newborn, and gets caught on the elevator on 9/11.
Man, I started riding in '93. That was just crazy.
One of the hardest things was not playing the reality of the day, because we all know and everyone remembers where they were and what was, exactly what was going on. But to not play the outcome has been is a real challenge.
Because it's a conglomeration of several people. I knew that I had to have some understanding of what was going on downstairs in the building.
Metzi! When you say under attack, what the hell does that actually mean?
The explosion you felt was from the South Tower. Was from another plane. And not by accident, man. On purpose.
Whoopi Goldberg, man, she is so smart and brings so much information to the project, to the story, to the role, yet she's also a minimalist, and she has all primal instincts.
We got 32 elevators off the grid. All the upper floors are gone.
All these modern elevators have brakes in case something like that happens.
Well, how do we know this one?
Because they all do.
He reads a lot. It's challenging shooting in a box. You know, I think the camera, you know, has to be creative, and it's really up to the movements to, you know, to cause tension and suspension.
Gina Gershon really brought it. I mean, she brought a high level of emotion, intensity to the set, to the role.
Are you okay? You gotta hurry. Are you guys all right? Eve, fine. Eve. It's fine up here. You have to hurry.
Eve, please listen to me. This crate is going down.
Jeffrey.
Run as fast as you can.
I will see you in the lobby. I will see you in the lobby. Promise me.
Charlie Sheen on set, I mean, he just digs deep and he brings it every time. Comes prepared. He's done his homework. He knows everybody else's lines. He knows the story backwards and forwards. And he's open to all possibilities.
We don't need them to release the lock. We need information inside their heads to release the lock.
I just think that this film really helps to better define his actual talent. It's great to see him get back to like good old-fashioned, you know, good old-fashioned great acting.
Our director, Martin, has been fabulous. He's very economical in his direction. He's mapped out the entire film in his head. He gives us the freedom to explore stuff. You know, he's made it a very safe environment to work in creatively.
It was an incredibly unconditional set. We kept each other going.
I don't know if you guys were able to feel that. That's one of the buildings came down, and I gotta go. A lot of times we know who didn't make it, and we know about that, but we don't really know about the folks who are instrumental in helping people make it, like the folks who ran the elevator banks.
Go, I'll find them.
No, I'm coming with you.
Lady, this tower's coming down.
I am coming with you.
Let's go.
They say it's not the fall that kills you. What is it then? It's that sudden stop at the end.